Hi, I'm Michelle, and today we're going to do a traditional flow yoga class but using the chair. So just grab yourself a sturdy chair and a mat. If you have carpet at home, the chair will probably be fine. Otherwise, put the chair underneath the mat so this chair becomes your floor. So you want your floor to be stable all the time. So just setting that up in front of you, and we're just going to turn towards the chair and come into your mountain pose. So spread your weight evenly between your heels, your toes, lifting up and then lower down the heels, lifting up through the quads here, tuck the tailbone under and draw the belly in. Open the chest, let the chin tuck, coming into your mountain pose here. Nice strong pose, grabbing the energy from the ground as you inhale. And then it all comes down as you exhale. Taking a few breaths here, just to center, just to quieten down. Taking one more big breath. Let's start moving. Inhale, lift the arms up overhead to touch. And then exhale, coming into a forward fold using the chair, hands to chair. Let the head come down. Inhale, lift halfway, fingers onto the chair. And then exhale, lower down. Inhale, arms come all the way out to touch overhead. Through heart center, exhale. Inhale, lifting up, grow tall. Exhale, lower down, hands to chair. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back gaze comes forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the arms up out to the side, overhead. And then exhale to heart. I'm going to do that 2 more times. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Maybe bring the hands a little bit further down this time, getting length through the back body. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, lower. Inhale, arms come out to the side. And then exhale to heart. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. To the earth, lower. Lifting halfway, flat back. Exhale, lower down. And then inhale, arms up overhead. Back through Samasthiti, hands to heart. Take a breath here. Exhale. Opening the eyes, let's bring the hands directly underneath the shoulders here onto the chair and just move your hips back just slightly. So we're in a modified tabletop position here. So setting up, pressing into the hands, rounding through the tops of the shoulders and let the belly come in here. Let the back of the neck be long and then press into the feet. So really feel activated through the body in your tabletop. We'll take a few rounds of cat-cow using the chair. So on your inhale, lower the belly and lift the gaze forward, looking up. Let the hips come up to the sky. And then on the exhale, rounding everything in, gaze comes towards the thighs, pressing the earth away. Inhale as you lower, and then open up. And then exhale, coming back in. Let the head be heavy. Taking 2 more rounds just like this. One more. Opening through the collarbones. And then exhale, coming back. Round spine. And then let's move to neutral, back to tabletop. And let's just bring the hands to the outside. So your fingers grab the sides of the chair here. And we're just going to roll around. So just creating a little bit of movement in the hips. in the upper body here through the shoulders here, and then take the other way. Make these circles as big as you'd like. And then let's place the hands back onto the chair. Have the palms facing out slightly. And then let's move the hips back to the back of the room and come into a chair version of your down dog position. So just find your way here. Move the hips. This might be the first time you've ever done this pose. So just feel into what it feels like in your body. As you lower your ears in between the triceps here, and maybe take a nice bend in the knees. Let the tailbone point up to the ceiling here. Take length in the back, pressing through the hands, and then let the heels lower where they do. Down dog position. Find the length through the spine. Keep pressing into the hands. The fingers can grab on the outside of the chair, that's fine. Armpits face each other. Then we're just going to bend through both knees here, one at a time. Getting familiar with this shape. Maybe looking under each arm, alternating. Move back to stillness. On your next inhale, we're going to roll the body forward, coming up onto the toes, coming into your plank position. A long line of energy from the heels up to the shoulders, through the crown of the head. And then exhale, bend the knees, come back into down dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, bend the knees, lift back, down dog. One more like that. Inhale, rolling forward. Press away. Exhale, bend the knees, lift the hips, come back into your dog. Going to come through our sun salutation here using the chair. Inhale, let's roll forward. And then exhale, bend the elbows, lower the hips, come down. Elbows by the ribs. Inhale as you lift up into your cobra. Shoulders open, let the hips lower onto the tippy toes, and then exhale, move into your down dog. Bring the right foot forward and then the left foot forward. Lift arms all the way up, overhead to touch, and then exhale, hands to chair. Halfway lift, look forward. Exhale, bring the right foot back and then left foot back, moving into your plank position. Inhale, shoulders come forward, and then exhale, lower down, elbows tucked by the ribs. Lifting up into your cobra, open the heart, lower the hips, exhale, down dog. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Inhale, let the left foot come forward, then the right, lower down, lift all the way up, and then exhale, hands to the chair. Halfway lift, look forward, exhale, plant the hands. You may have a go at jumping back if that feels safe for you. Otherwise, take one step with one foot, then the other. Inhale, shoulders move over the wrists. Exhale, lower. Maybe take up dog this time, flipping onto the toes. Open up. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath here. And then exhale, let it go. Inhale, we're going to bring your right foot forward and then bring the left foot out about a 45-degree angle, bending into the right foot here. Hips stay square. Lifting up into your warrior one. Let's let the hands come down. Move back into your down dog. Inhale, the left foot comes forward. Bring the right foot out just at a slight angle. Bending into the left knee, lifting up into your warrior one. Hips stay forward, shoulders stay soft. Take a breath here. Exhale it out. And then lower the hands back down, move back into your down dog. We'll flush that out. Inhale, let's move forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale into your up dog. And then exhale back into your down dog. Inhale, let's lift the right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. And then exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. So keeping the right and left shoulders square to each other. Inhale to straighten through the back leg. And then exhale, come forward, bring the knee into the nose, so curl it in. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. One more, inhale, right leg back. Exhale, draw the knee into the nose, and then we'll place that right foot forward, coming into our warrior two. So bringing the back leg out to more of an angle here, pressing into your right foot, lifting up, and then opening into your warrior two. So shift and shuffle as you need with the feet. The right knee comes over the right big toe. The arms stretch forward, shoulders stay soft. Take a breath here. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, flip the front palm, lean forward. Let's reverse our warrior, open up. And then exhale, bringing both hands down to the chair mat. Move back into your down dog. Take a big breath here. And then exhale, let it go. Inhale, the left leg comes up to the sky. Let's bend the knee and open the hip, keeping both shoulders square here. So only open as far as you can without hiking. Inhale to straighten the back leg. And then exhale, draw knee to nose. Inhale to straighten. Exhale, knee to nose. One more. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, pivot forward, draw the knee into the nose, and then lower the front foot. Bring the back foot out. Shift and shuffle. Heels are in line with each other. And we're going to open up into our warrior two. So bend nice and deep into the front leg. Pressing into the outer blade of your back foot and softening through the shoulders here. The gaze is soft over the front fingers. On your next inhale, let's reach the front hand forward. Flip the palm, reverse as the right hand comes down the back of the back leg, lifting up. And then bringing both hands to the chair. Let's come back into your down dog. Taking a few breaths here. You may wish to flush this out. Inhale, coming forward onto the toes. Exhale, lower back, lower down. Inhale, lifting up. And then exhale, coming back into your down dog. Inhale, let's bring the right foot forward, setting up for our triangle pose here. So bring the left foot out just at a slight angle here. Right hand comes underneath the face as we lift the left arm up, coming into our triangle pose using the chair. So rather than dumping down with your right arm, let's lift out of those fingers here and find length here. Take up space. Keep drawing the right hip back. Beautiful pose. Take one more breath here. And then exhale, let's bring both hands forward, straighten through the back leg, coming into a pyramid pose here. So both legs are straight, both feet face forward, hips are square. So we might wish to shift and shuffle that right foot out slightly and then lower the torso. Coming into our twisted triangle here. So we're going to move the left hand underneath the face as the right hand moves, the palm moves towards the sacrum here. And we're going to open the right side up towards the right. So draw that right shoulder back, maybe staying here, or maybe we'll start to lift right hand up to the sky. Again, notice the supporting hand here rather than dumping into the earth. Let's lift up. A deep twist here. On your next inhale, let's bring the right hand down, setting up for our half moon. So shift and shuffle your right leg, coming up onto the left fingertips. Move the right leg back away from the chair as we open the hips up. Left leg comes up, left arm comes up, coming into our half moon pose. Really turning that right heart up to the sky. And either stay here or perhaps reaching back, grabbing hold of your top leg with your arm. Really open the heart. Supported by the chair, supported by the earth. Take one breath. And then we're just going to bring both hands down, come back to our down dog here. Really stretching out the upper body here, finding the space. On your next inhale, let the left leg come forward, setting up for your triangle. So bring the right foot out slightly to face the side of the mat, straighten through your left leg here. Option to keep a little micro bend in that leg, so we don't want to really push into it. Just take that micro bend. Bring that left hand under the face as we lift the right arm up, coming into our triangle pose. Maybe coming up onto the fingertips here. Let the shoulders come down the back. Really press into the outer blade of your back foot here. Take one more breath here. And then exhale, bringing both hands now down to the chair. Bring both feet to parallel, coming into your pyramid pose here. So keep drawing your front hip back and your back hip forward to keep the shoulders square. Maybe stay here, or we might want to lower down slightly. This version, we've got 2 breaths here. Deepening through the exhale. On your next breath in, coming up onto the hands. And then we'll bring the right hand underneath the face. Maybe shift that right leg out just slightly. And we'll bring the back of the left palm facing up towards the sacrum here. And then starting to move into the twist here. So looking over your back shoulder here. Maybe staying here or perhaps lifting that top arm, looking up overhead. Pressing out of your hand on the chair here. So finding the length. And then lowering the right hand, shift and shuffle the right foot in slightly. We're going to move into a half moon here on the other side. So bring the foot away slightly from the chair and start to lift your back leg up to the sky, toes facing outwards. And then either stay here, maybe bring the right hand towards the back of the chair, or maybe start to lift up. Right hand comes to the sky. Play with your gaze, maybe looking up towards the right. strong through the back leg. Option to stay here, or perhaps taking your bind, taking Chapasana. So grabbing hold of the back foot with the top arm and really opening up. Letting that back foot go, nice and gentle, coming back to your forward fold. Both feet meet at the front of the mat. And then let the elbows come down and let the head come down. And just take a few breaths here, maybe letting the hips move from side to side. And we might wish to maybe move into a child's pose here using the chair. So bringing the knees down and then let the hips come out just for a few moments here, toes together, knees apart. One more big breath here. And then lifting the gaze, we're going to come back to the front of the chair into standing. So just take your time as you get here. Lifting up, coming back into your mountain pose. Bringing both hands to the hips here, just step away slightly from the chair. We're going to press into the left foot. Let's bring that right knee up into the chest, and then lower the right foot onto the chair here. Now letting the hands come out to the side. On your inhale, we're going to lift up onto the toes of your standing foot, and then exhale, lower. Inhale to lift, and then exhale to lower. Maybe bringing the arms in, inhale, lifting the arms, exhale, lower down. Two more. Inhale to lift, and then exhale to lower. One more. Let's lift up. Hold, hold, hold. And then lowering down, bringing your hands onto the chair to frame the front foot. We're going to set up for our half pigeon pose. So we're going to remove the right foot across to the left, and then move your back foot towards the back of the mat as you would in a pigeon pose, as you lower your knee down out to the side here. So in this half pigeon pose, we are lengthening through the hip flexor of the back leg here. So shift and shuffle that back leg as we also move into the outer hip of your bent leg here. So this could be where you stay in this pose. It's quite intense. Otherwise, you may wish to lower the elbows down and then let the head rest on the top of the chair. You might wish to use a towel underneath you if you have one. Otherwise, staying here for a few breaths, really feeling into that outer hip of your right leg. It's quite a deep pose. And then coming out of this pose, so let's bring both hands to the chair. Bring the back foot in slightly. Lift your right leg out. And then bring both feet together, coming back into your mountain pose here. On your next inhale, maybe bring the hands to heart. This could help with balance. Coming up onto the left toes. And then let's bring that left foot onto the chair here. Settling in here, finding your stability through the back leg, lifting up. And then on your inhale, let's come up onto the back toes and then exhale to lower. inhale to lift, looking forward. Exhale, lower. Maybe raising the arms. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, lower. 2 more like that. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lowering down. 1 more. Inhale, lifting up. Look up, up, up and hold. Staying here, growing a little bit taller. Feel the energy all along that back leg. And then lower the heel of the back foot. Bring the hands onto the chair as we scooch your front leg across to the side. Lower the knee. And then start to bring that back foot out as far away from you as you can. Let the hips square here. So if your right hip is hiked up, lower the hips. Lower the right hip so that it's in line with the left. And then maybe this is where you stay. You might even wish to just bring your arms onto the chair, onto the top of the chair here. Nice and comfortable. Whew. Deep into that hip. Or you might start to lower down. Taking 3 more breaths here. Bringing your hands now back under the face. Bring that back foot in. We're just going to bring both feet to the earth. And from here, we're going to make our way down to the ground. So we'll end up on our hips, on the pelvis. Bring the legs forward. So your feet come underneath the chair. So scooch around. And we're going to come into Paschimottanasana on this side, on the floor, but using the chair. So press the feet towards the face. Take an inhale. Let's lift the arms up overhead. And then exhale, tilting forward, grabbing hold of the chair. And find your space here. You might be able to, or you might choose to, scooch away from the chair. Using your inhales to lengthen the spine, grow tall, and then using your exhales to lower the heart. And holding onto the chair here. Keep the spine nice and long. Maybe lower the head in between the arms. Just feeling a bit of a different sensation with the chair available to us. And then from here, let's bring the hands by the legs and then start to make our way down onto our back, onto the spine. Coming into your Shavasana of your choice. Maybe the legs can come out underneath the chair. Traditional Shavasana. Or you might wish to give your legs a little bit of a nice treat using the chair. So let's just lift the legs up and then let the feet come out to the side and really soften as you would if you were on the earth. Let the feet come out, the hands come out, the fingers curl up towards the heart into your chair Shavasana. Letting the practice settle, letting your nervous system settle with the practice. staying here as long as you please, as long as you have available. Otherwise, if your feet are on the chair, just letting them come down to the earth. Then rolling onto your favorite side just for a moment in a ball. And then making your way up into a comfortable seat, either on the chair or on the ground. Crossing the legs in front of you. Just a few moments of stillness. Let the eyes close down. Bring hands together at heart space. Press the palms together. Take a big breath in. Bow down to the heart in gratitude for this moment. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through this different kind of practice using a chair. It's been my absolute pleasure. Namaste.